Hi viewers, this is a little look into, sort of tarot type look into Kim Kardashian and Kayne West, to see what is around them and what the future holds, just the sort of short-term future, I guess. There's been quite a lot of speculation about the two of them breaking up already. I mean, hello, they haven't been married long enough to even really break up. So I thought I would just pull some cards and see what the energies are. Now this particular spread, this little 5-card spread here, is a relationship spread, and the first card is this one here, which denotes the energy of Kim, if you like, and the second card is this one over here, which denotes the energy of Kayne, and then this one is the past, the one in the middle is the present, and the back one is the future energies and what they direct or where they could be going. So if we take each one step by step and we look at what Kim's energies represent, or what drove her into the relationship, that King of Pentacles card there sort of gives the feeling of, and if we're talking about it from a love perspective, it's almost as if someone came along and sweeps you off your feet, which literally he did. So she was kind of caught up in this whole rose-coloured glasses on about Kayne. She just went, kapow, this is the person of my life. Boom, I can't see anyone else or anything else. So she was besotted with him. She couldn't see beyond anything good or bad about him. It just was. There was no way out of it. Then if we move over to this one, the Strength card, which embellishes Kayne, for want of a better word, hello, we know that he has this egotistical, strong strength about him, like he calls himself Jesus or whatever. He thinks he is God's gift to everything. So those two cards match up quite well actually, and I think he does dominate the relationship completely. It is more about him than it is about her. So it's quite an unbalanced relationship from that perspective. Whether or not she'll ever grow tired of that and actually step into being a person on her own, in her own rights, and stand up for herself and realise that she doesn't actually need someone else, to be an individual of value in society. Actually, I might add, she's got to do that yet, because they're both very self-indulgent people. They've yet to really give anything back to society. Sure, they have a great fan base and many people following them, but the day they actually start putting their hands out and giving some money and time to charity events and doing some positiveness, then they'll truly step into being what I would consider famous and gregarious and loving people for the rest of the planet. I'm hoping that will come before too long. So the Nine of Pentacles for the past for them, it actually is a relatively positive card or energy in terms of love. It's sort of about being really committed in a relationship and spending lots of inner energy in your inner little tight circle. So I think in the past they did do that. They were very close. Hence they obviously had the birth of their little baby. Yeah, it was probably initially it was just about the two of them, and I think they spent a great deal of time together in that tight pair or twosome of the relationship phase, and often that's a really positive phase in anyone's relationship, but I think it has moved beyond that now, and we come into the present, which is the World card. And the World card, we know, is about much more open perspective, and it can also be about literally travel. So even there could be lots of travel coming up for them, and I suspect they do travel a lot. It can also even be indicators of changing residence or country. And there's something also quite strong and dominating about the World. It's a really powerful major arcana card, and I still get the feeling these energies, the same as the Strength, are connected quite intrinsically to Kayne. So again, it's more about his power and his energy that he is kind of pushing forward. So I still feel this is getting more and more one-sided as we go along and move forward with this relationship. That World card can also indicate a pregnancy, so I wouldn't be too surprised if we see another pregnancy here with Kim Kardashian within the next, I don't know, months anyhow. And if we move to that top card, this is actually the Knight of Wands, and that's their future card for the future. Again, we're looking pretty specifically at his energies. This is about a very fast focused person who moves with great speed and dexterity. It's like pew, bang bang. You don't even know what's happening. You blink and things have changed. Some of the key words for this card are energy, passion, lust, action, adventure, and impulsiveness. And I think that as the relationship moves forward, he's going to just present more and more of these type of energies around him. There is also a possibility that while he is travelling, he may come across someone he finds very interesting in life. And so there may be rumours of, you know, other people that he's interested in or activities along those lines. I guess we'll just have to watch this space and see what crops up for the two of them. I mean, it's not an unhappy relationship. It's dominated by one person's ego, attitude and their main desires. But many people live with relationships like this, so it could continue to go on for some time. I guess it depends whether Kim decides to stand up and go, no, actually this isn't enough for me anymore. I don't think he's going to change a great deal. He's not going to drop his expectations and his ideals and his temperament. So she chose to marry him. She must have known what he was like. But then again, I did say she had those rose-coloured spectacles on. So guys, that's about it for Kim and Kayne, looking at their energies for probably the next 6 to 7 months. Thanks for watching. Take care. Macha aroha.